Welcome to Gwent Arena, and I feel so good after all lost arena run, man. It was so much fun that I feel like I almost want to just I feel so energetic. Can't wait to draft another deck and take it out there. Today, stepping into the Gwent Arena, we have the leader who will use the fruits of Yisgjbvfdnsgrth to take on his opponents, and this leader will bring his ragtag army. Coming in at number 1, Illyrian Arborist. Coming in at number 1, the first soldier entering the arena will be the slave infantry, right behind him, but not too far away at a solid 4 points. We have the Freight, the big bad machine. And he is followed up by the Karak City Guard, who will do some extraordinary things upon our arena today. No gold so far. Okay. I'm going to do this whole thing as if it's like I want to do this whole thing as if somebody, as an announcer, introducing the army into the arena. If I'm not going over the choices, it's just going to be because I'm picking the best one we have at our dispenser. Okay. Following the Karak City Guard, we have the Armored Drakkar. Give me a sec. It's just a decision here. The Armored Drakkar comes into the battlefield to do some damage to our opponents. Now we have, on the number 5 spot, we have quite an interesting individual stepping up to the plate to support these units so far, and that is going to be Oriana. She is the amazing vampire, and we all should fear her. Not too far behind her, the Dominant warships are rolling onto from the beaches of Skellige, getting ready to cause some havoc. And not that much further behind, the Nugafar Taskmaster is coming all the way from the Wild Hunt. But lucky for our general, the city of Karak has decided to send out 2 guards because it felt that 1 wasn't enough. We even have a werecat crawling out of the forest, getting ready to show us all of its wear, slash, and tear. This is horrible. And followed by, right behind it, is the beast, the big boy who cannot be dominated. The Redanian army sends one of their elites to join the battle, and the Nilfgaardian Empire was meant to send out some Nausicaa sergeants, but they got held up on the way, and a Wild Hound came through. We have the Scoia'tael unit sending us a tree ant to help in the battle, and we have Skellige sending us some Dorman Berserkers just to assist even further with the might of this deck. With the Dorman Berserker, the Skellige team has sent us the raiding fleet just to help us out in a pinch. It also has told us that joining the battle will be the terrors of the seas war machine. As you can see right now, Skellige is throwing a lot of support behind this arena, but you just wait, because Out of nowhere, the Scoia'tael sneak in a unit. The Scoia'tael, wow. The Syndicate send in a spy amongst these soldiers. Okay. The Nilfgaardian army has sent some battle preparations through to help out in case we are low on health and need some protection. We have the Northern Realm sending out a reinforced trebuchet, and the monsters sending out the Era Striga for some very powerful removal. The Nilfgaardian team has also advised us about their war council and have put them at our disposal, so that if we need some strategic advice, they will be there. Skellige once again sends down another one of their most powerful Dolmen units that will cause havoc, and the Wild Hunt sends down one of the Nilfgaardian crew, Nagafar crew, just to mess with the opponents. We have also, out of nowhere, from the shadows, another Syndicate unit coming through that's just powerful removal, not as sneaky as the other one, but just as threatening. Northern Realm sent us another beautiful siege engine, and at the end of it all, Nilfgaard finally sends down their standard bearer. And that is it from the introduction into the Ragtag Misfits, who will be taking on the arena today. Are you ready? Alright, that was all just getting all that energy out from the last arena run. Going 9 wins, I mean, that really does, you know, vitalize you. Almost feel like the Energizer Bunny just. Okay.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Yes, and that punishment, my friend, is death. Alright, so we got a decent deck. I think way too many bronzes. Don't know how it's gonna fare going towards the end, but I think we can get pretty far. Because we have the raiding fleet, we don't need the warship. It will be drawn out. Okay. So, this is obviously going to be a round 3 card. For this round, depending on how our opponent decides to kick things off, we got actually some really good round 1 options, and we actually do have some decent round 2 options. But it looks like we don't have any, we didn't draw any combos, any huge combos or anything that okay. Always remember the fruit. Always remember the fruit. Right, start things off. I don't want to commit anything too big, so we can just start off with the guard here.
I can draw a pecker on your forehead if you like.
Yeah, we can just start with the guard here. We can do the second guard after that. Get our 2 engines down. Probably great just to get these. The beast. It's an interesting play considering You aren't gonna get too much more from it.
Pay in gold, or I'll take your balls instead.
I mean, that's it for the beast. Like, I'm actually going to play my beast up next as well, just to counter his. As things stand, I've got. I mean, after one more round, these guys are going to be getting more value than he did there, and our hero power really is already shining. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna keep it up the way we're doing it so far. We're actually not that bad at all. We can. Senate Bearer is about to actually get some decent value. It's gonna be a. Okay, goodbye.
Victory is in our grasp!
He's just gonna get that 7. We're only 5 points behind. We're doing very, very well. I can't get this Thrive going anymore, so I'm trying to think what. Interesting. Maybe I can hit that for 3. Just trying to think, like, so we have a few options here. I could bring out the ship right now. It's if I don't bring the ship out right at this moment. Let me just make sure I only got the. I've got this one. Unfortunately, I didn't get like the. What I was hoping to get here. This is tough, but I think
What's 3 arrows in the eye?
I can commit to one more.
That's what.
I can commit to one more card as things stand. Okay, that's pretty good. What I'll do is I'll just throw down some bleeding here. Get okay, beautiful. Got the round. Really happy about that. Will give us last sight, though. Last sight doesn't look too important for us, but it's always nice because it prevents any nasty surprises coming in from our opponents. So we can actually save the slave infantry, because what we can do is we can do the fruit, slave infantry, the fruit, and then on the following turn fruit up again and start that thrive. The purifying of the enemy, not too worried about that. And I like this. We could get some few better cards. He did play on the range, so I'm actually confident. I'm okay with. I'm okay with keeping the trebuchet because our opponent did play on the range over there. So. Okay. So we'll start with, depending on what he does, I will start with the fruits into the slave infantry, and then after that we'll play out our hand the best we can. You boost yourself by 6. I like you for the thrive trigger. We do have 2 of them, so between everything that we have here, you are the best one to go. And then I don't want to bet on having dominance. I would love to have dominance this entire round, but
They charging? Ah, Swarm will stop them.
okay, I do need to actually put a stop to that pretty quick. So bring out the fruit. We're gonna do this. We will slave infantry the fruit next turn. I'm not too worried. I'm just doing the fruit because it's a good habit of getting into. If you do have this very, very annoying. Oh, man. I mean, it got 4 points of value already. Letting it stay even a tick after that, getting it 5, getting it 6, gotta put a stop to it immediately. And this isn't the best play, but it is the best play we had at the moment. Yeah. By the looks of it,
whosoever defiles himself through the practice of elven magic deserves no mercy.
this is fine. Let's start the trebuchet engine. We'll leave the slave infantry for later. I'm thinking the plan was, yeah, to just hit it with the fruit. Still have actually plenty of opportunity to do that, but I want to play the Werecat. This is probably as good a time as any to play the Werecat here. Get those thrive units down, and if I want to get the maximum value out of the fruit, we need to do the slave infantry play next turn, so that the turn after that we get the fruit up to all the way up to 6.
I'm a dwarf of business.
That's fine. I'm gonna just do this for now. Okay. That's fine. A little bit of a graphical glitch, but that's okay. We can have 2 looking fruit on here. Yeah, opponent still is holding onto his ability. He's gonna be in for a sad time because I do not have anything that's worth locking and copying.
I do what I must.
Okay. This is a pretty easy.
My sweet, sweet children.
Deploy given enemy unit bleeding with a duration equal to the number of allied vampires. Oh. You know what? I haven't played Oriana. I mean, since the...
I'm not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait.
Since the when the expansion came out, that I genuinely thought she did something else. That is on me. Just play this for now.
Corpses overboard. Live ones to the cage.
We can do this. We will still get the 4th tick here, so we can play. Morales into Scarol Dolman into the Iranian Elite, and that will guarantee that we have maximum value. Here we'll just
Love to hear him beg for mercy.
we'll just destroy the front row. We're doing it this way because just in case he's got like Great Oak or something, we can try to minimize the value of it. Or if he's got what's his name, Zoltan, he boosts the entire row by 1.
One cannot shut the mouth of learning.
Yeah, that's gonna spawn another Fireswarm Zealot. That's perfectly fine. Can't do anything about that. But I can get this last 2 Thrive triggers, so this is worth 9 points. So I've got 9 points in hand. We are going all the way up to 48. Our opponent has actually more than enough ways to beat us.
Have you made your offering?
We'll fight to the last bloody drop in our veins.
That was actually he could have, like, I mean, he's won. Let's put it this way. Yeah. I knew I couldn't win this, but he missed out on 2 points. And all that energy we had from the last arena is quickly leaving us, because this one looks... Oh yeah, well, I'm trying to click on 2 as if I won a game. Yeah, but 11 and 16 is very tough. It's very tough. But that was soul sucking. That match never even felt close. Unfortunately, that match always felt like we were gonna lose, and the deck is just missing. It's missing a lot. I unfortunately with this one don't have a lot of confidence, but I will play it out. We must take the losses. We must take the wins with the losses, you know. Alright, let's see what we got here. Also bummed that I didn't get anything that can do some self-damage like the Skullbard Priest. Okay, well, don't need the beast just yet. You can go, you can go. Alright, let's get started. Once again, going up against Uprising. Uprising is one of those abilities.
On the bench. Now, you deaf?
It's one of the weaker abilities in Arena. Unless you really get lucky and just get a whole lot of boosts. I'm trying to strategize how can we pilot this deck better than we just did in the first round. What can we do to, you know, to overall just be that much better? And there's really no that is a very strange thing to do. There is really no I just want to make sure that you're not... There's no combos here. Like, the only real combo I'm seeing is the dominance combo. So getting Wild Hunt Hound and the Beast together with the God, they could work off the 3 of each other to be like, well, we'll always remain dominant and the Beast will always keep growing, because after at least 2 turns, they will overtake him. Okay, so we're playing against somebody who is probably very new to the game, and this is unfortunate. This is a little bit unfortunate because, I mean, it feels like we're about to walk all over this man. Let's just see, what is his Cardsmith? Okay, well, I'm sorry, but like...
Well, how this will end.
Okay. And I'm actually gonna be ready to get out this round fairly quickly. I'm happy with what I got, so what we'll do is I could, either one of these I could kill. That's the Thrive and Necred, both are getting about 2 points a turn. But the Thrive eventually has a cap, he does not. I Okay, let's do this. And I don't expect to like be baiting out removal this game to be like, oh, we're going to, you know, he's gonna play something, we'll bait it out, and then we don't have to worry about it in the later rounds. Just off the bat, what we are seeing here is somebody that's new to the game, you know, and they're still learning. For instance, that Veil, you can't target Veil units. The fact that the fruit just keeps coming back.
Ah, can it be asked?
And then do this. Let's go play our last bronze here.
Long live the king!
I mean, it is one of our strongest bronzes, but it's also one of those things where I have to think about every single gold in this deck is so valuable. I cannot just toss it for the sake of tossing it. Like in this round, the tree ant is all I really want to commit. Maybe our opponent also could be like hustling us. I don't think so, but you know, showing us like a very weak round one, thinking he doesn't know how to play. We get a little careless, you know, we become, you know, we let ourselves go a bit around him, like, yeah, you know, you don't have to worry about him, and then bam, out of nowhere. So if I leave it here, he needs 10 points. This does give him 2, so he only needs 8. But if I don't leave it here, what do I do? That's also the question. What do I do? If I move the tree and back by 1, this is in most cases pretty bad. So I'm very happy to do that, and I'm leaving it as is. I didn't. It's got zeal. I didn't use the ability
3 hours in the yard.
because I was curious to see.
What?
That's it from us. Like, we are far enough ahead. I don't need to push this on any further. He needs 21 points. And if our opponent was hustling us here, yeah. Okay, so do we take advantage of the situation and just push? Oriana, man, I'm yeah, that was my mistake. Honestly, my mistake there. Let's push just a little. We'll start off with the fruit. The fruit. The fruit. I'm not gonna put it on now. It's not gonna spawn it in case you have the in case you don't want to trigger any death or blow abilities, and the fruit's very easy to do that on. So if the fruit's not gonna be,
Continent folk will never understand.
alright, we can do this now. And then you follow us up by the guard.
Well, one white-haired freak to report.
So this is the only combo I see happening, is where the two of them will secure dominance. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just bring out the War Council, see what it gives us here, and then depending on that we will decide on the rest of our push. Ooh, our opponent maybe was hustling us. Because 1 minute you don't know something, the next minute you know how to dominate the board.
Lieutenant Flat will lead the scouts.
And now I'm just doing this for the sake of doing it. I have no reason to push here, but the opponent has to play out till the last card. I will play 2 more cards. I'm going to play the Werecat. I'm going to play the Darman Warship. The reason we're doing these 2 is because we can. These guys can win us the short round because the opponent will be starting the next round. It also means that his uprising ability is going to become much weaker going forward. Look at this. I think we were being hustled. We know about death blows. We know about dominance. Where was all this knowledge in the first round? Yeah. Now, that's a very weak play. The rest of his hand might actually be... I don't understand that, but that's fine. And I just went from thinking I'm going to pass here to thinking I might push further. Am I going to push further? No, I don't think so. There's no point. What's really funny is that it actually... I almost want to just commit this as well. It's that the last cards in his hands...
Nothing turns my guts more than a filthy mage.
Just seem to be so weak that... I'm just saying we can push one more. Look at this. He started off very strong, but then it's just been bronze, bronze, bronze. And because everything is damaged, his uprising ability is rather weak here. Now, I mean, my ability is also going to be very weak going into the last round, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. It's especially if it means we can get his out of him. Now that's interesting. But that misses. He's gonna. You have to trigger ability here. Yeah. But you missed. I think we did just enough. And we'll get to see his last card. I'm thinking it's a very weak bronze. Let's see what we got here. Not bad. Not too bad. I get the combo. Very, deal damage 1-1-1-1. Play that at the end. Pretty good combo, but that's actually pretty decent. And that's about all that is decent, unfortunately. We start lab by 3, get 2 armor if it's a soldier, boosted by 5. Luckily we do have 1 soldier.
Wanna push for my axe?
Upright. That's fine. Well, oh no, wait. Fruit first. Always fruit first.
I'll smash your mug! Shut the fight, you bastard!
Yeah, we'll start off like this, and then we can next turn. Not sure. I'm actually not sure. We'll also, by weakening his ability, we weaken ours, but overall I don't want him to get any more than, what is it, 3? Yeah, 3. I'll try to keep that just to a 3-point play.
Scare and scatter the lots!
Okay. Let's stop the engine now.
I will not bend my neck for that cripple.
And its tracks here. Maybe even kill it. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then he's gonna do a double boost, giving us 3 here. We might actually be getting more value out of the standard bearer than he's gonna be getting out of his hero ability.
Damn it.
Boost 1, boost 2. Oh, but you boost here.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Holy great son!
My blade, I trust you have sharpened.
He missed out 1 point. Does it matter? Not really, but yeah. It does. I never feel great about winning like this because it's always, especially coming from my end. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I've been, doing this for a while, and then our opponent comes in, and you see that, and you think to yourself, well, I'm feeling really bad because I don't want to be, the type of guy who you just started playing arena. You want to give it a try. You're excited, but then I come around, somebody who knows, who's been playing arena for a while, knows quite a bit. On average, does get about, gets just about the average, above average win rate, and completely just wipes you off the map. At the same time, I want to win. I want to keep going forward. So, Alright. I like what we're seeing here. You're a soldier, which is pretty cool. You're going to synergize with our battle preparation. Get that 2 extra armor just in case we need it. You are probably the worst one here. I will keep you because why the hell not? And you can go as well. Okay, we got an okay start. I think it's just okay. Nothing too fancy. Go to the back. Why? Alright, let's... Oh, the fruit! You see, the fruit! The fruit! You must play the fruits of your labor. It's fine. This round will go long enough that the fruit will get maximum value. It's just... a habit. You gotta get into the habit. Be a nun and get into the habit. That's okay. Okay. Attempt number 2. Play the fruit here. Play out.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
We play our Berserker back here, and this is one of my favorite cards, this expansion. Just what he does, his mechanic is beautiful. It's just a 5-star card. Love it. Oh, okay.
I was getting bored.
That is quite the threat this dude is putting on the show now.
Your souls will propel this long ship.
Okay, this is pretty cool. We can get rid of it next turn if we really feel like doing so. I wasn't planning on him also hitting it. I mean, and on top of that, if we really get lucky, we could maybe hit again and the frost would take care of it. But what I'm gonna do now is yeah, okay, I'm gonna just play out the lead here and just grab our ship. Yes! Oh! Oh, that! Oh, yeah! Okay, so that just happened. That was, I mean, it was a 33% chance. It wasn't the smallest chance in the world, you know. But, we just ended the game. Just went from a position of me going, okay, I'm gonna go of round 1. I'm not too excited about this round at all, into a position of me going, we're serious contenders. So. Okay. Now I do feel like we have some options, and we can play our slower options first. So let's do just that. Actually, let's play the Redanian Elite here. No, let's play this ship. I'm gonna keep the armor on here. I don't need the 2 damage at the moment. We will see as the round progresses, but maybe this goes down to 6. We can use the 2 damage combined with. That's pretty good for our opponent, so I'm glad I didn't play this. So I can play this now.
Here now!
This gets its armor back. I'm feeling really, really happy about where we are at the current moment. Okay, that's a 10. That's a huge play by him. How do we counteract that? I mean, pretty easily. We do just that, and this is enough for us to at least tie the game. We could have, the alternative is we could have killed off the Gwent Revenant, but I don't feel good about this being a 6. This is a 10. It has to be a 10 for us to win. That is very strange.
Don't you worry yourself, Your Grace. We'll get it done in no time.
But that's fine. He had to use up his royal decree to get that done. I'm more than happy, you know, for him to royal decree us up, but it just means that he has that little bit less of this consistency in round 3. Enough, just enough. You can go, you can stay, you can stay. I mean, actually, please don't, please don't. You were a mistake. I got caught up, you know. I was just in the moment of drafting. Oh, let's bring these army together, and then, you know, it's just like one of those accidents you have, you know. I was out.
Hey, listen here.
It didn't mean anything.
Listen well.
Please stop calling me. John, I said please stop calling me John. This is not right. Okay. I'm gonna start off with the fruit. I'm gonna get the...
Pay in gold, or I'll take your balls instead.
I'll get the city guard out right away. That engine is just valuable. We'll get our second engine out right after the siege tower. Those two are just gonna push that bronze pressure. Where he might say, okay, well, I see what you're doing. I'm going to go and commit this card, and then I can say, well, if you're committing that, I'll commit this back in return. We can have...
I'll wash away those insults with your entrails.
Okay. He played a 6-point play. I will play a 7-point play. So that's an 8-point play. I want to just see something. That's the other thing it could be is a trap. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put the beast down here. Okay, that's perfect. So the reason this is, that's what I'm searching, that is 8 points. So he's sitting on 18 now, only 4 ahead. And it's either that or it's a crushing trap, which makes it only 6 points. In which case, you know, we're between 4 and 6 points ahead, but we will... It's weird having a trap down with a Skellige card back. Of course, he doesn't need Royal Decree when he has the Royal Decree.
This dance you will never forget.
Honestly, we're still ahead enough that I don't have to commit anything. Like, I'm just... You know?
We do our best angling on land.
I can do that. And we're still in a position. We just committed a 4-point bronze. That's only a 2-point card. Okay.
Wars are won with discipline, my lord.
Okay, let's do this. It keeps us ahead still, so... Of course we have them, and so what's gonna happen here is, here's a fun fact. Our city guard's gonna trigger.
Hey, Neuer in Expa.
Okay, so he got desperate. That's perfectly fine. We'll start off with the...
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
With a hit here, and our turn. That, yeah, see that he boosts first, then he triggers after that. And we should be fine. Yeah. We should be fine, thanks to just the way everything worked out there. We get our 10-point play. We got rid of his hero ability. I don't know what to say. I really am a little baffled by how our opponent played this. So we'll start off with this into this. Pretty easy, straightforward play. Put down a quick 8 points, and then we can go fruit into the Werecat, Oriana. Unfortunately,
he's a keeper.
Unfortunately, just a dead 4-point play, but that's okay. She'll get just enough value to make her feel okay. And Oriana, like, you know what I confused her for? Just in my defense, I mean I made the mistake, but in my defense, I confused her for the other vampire lady who deals bleeding equal to your base stats. Okay, buddy. You really don't have to drag this out any longer than it needs to be. We know mistakes were made. I'm about to win. And I mean, considering if you are new to the game, you played very well.
What? This? Scratch. We'll fight to the last bloody drop in our veins.
We'll do it this way because we might lose one, but this one can hit here or here, which makes it which doesn't you know, doesn't really do anything. This just gets us up 2 points. It's a 6-point play now. If I'd hit that, it's a 9 plus the one that's missing, 10. It's fine. This will still be getting the thrives. It's all good. Oh, of course. What else is it gonna be? Why did it take you so long to play that, man? Like, what? Hit the fruit! Hit the fruit! Hit the fruit! Don't hit the fruit. Don't hit the fruit. You just don't hit the fruit. And that's not necessary.
I will not bend my neck for that.
Because he won't get to trigger. Easy victory! That, considering how these games started, these games have been pretty easy. I'm gonna cut it here. We'll be back with this deck shortly, but until then, have fun. Peace out.